I've been thinking recently. You know how when vampires die, we turn to ash?
Hmm?
When you die, where would you want that ash to be spread?
Don't be ridiculous, I don't die.
Well, it's a subject Mom would talk about with Dad back then, when you were, absent.
Well, we don't need to talk about that because neither of us are dying.
I know. It's just been on my mind. I wanted to bring it up. I think I'd want my ashes to be
Spread in the sea.
They won't. But it's good to be strong. I am about to do a last,
The breeding of the animals, yes.
Yes.
We should. There are also some chickens down in the crypt.
Are there?
Where are their animals?
Suppose things will change.
They will. Oh! Miss Rose, your outfit is different.
Yes, I went down into my coffin and I found some things buried beneath it.
It looks
It
lovely.
is very stylish.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
You always
look
find a way
pretty.
to flatter me.
It is not flattery if it is the truth.
I believe I'm going to steal some materials from the town. Just for the fun of it. What on earth? Well, this popped up overnight. Hello, Anna.
Hello, Miss Rose.
Sandstone, and not even the same material that it originally was. Please, if you're going to repair something, at least do it right.
Watch out for holes.
Yes, we really need to be careful.
Have you successfully invited anyone to?
We've
meeting?
met Jade, but she said she was busy and that she doesn't have a say either way.
So we were
I-
gonna
I-
head towards the castle.
Is that a good idea?
Well, we
That's
were maybe not going directly there. But
Got it?
did you hear that too?
Hello? I swear I saw someone.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hi!
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good, okay. With everything happening in the past few days, it's been a little bit stressful, so I apologize if I've been distant.
It's fine.
It happens.
Yeah.
I heard that there are some humans, coming towards the castle.
Oh.
I may have, been hanging around, stalking a little bit. And, out of all people, it is Eli and Emanuela.
What are they doing over here?
I don't know. They were in the forest last I saw them, but I used the beacon travel to come back here. They did seem to just be fumbling around a bit when I last saw them.
Yeah, that's them.
For self-proclaimed hunters, they aren't all that scary.
No.
I've met hunters far worse than them. Hello! I don't know if they can hear me down there. Oh, they can.
Hi.
Was it you that they saw in the woods? The humans?
When?
Oh, well, I was just over in the woods and I was hearing the humans talk about seeing someone, and I had passed by you earlier, so...
I've seen 2 different humans.
Eli and Emanuela?
I've seen B too.
I overheard that Eli and Emanuela were coming towards the castle, so I've just been sitting here waiting and they're still not here. Wasting my time. But then again, I have plenty to give. Why am I so stingy with the bottles?
Hello.
Hello, hunters.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes?
We were. Oh, there you are.
We were
We
looking
were-
for you actually.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, because
Here, Leo, there you go.
What about it?
I wanted to talk about the offer that had been extended to me.
Mm-hmm.
I have thought about it, and I do have an answer. Although
Right.
I think it would be beneficial to all of us if you could please, if it's not troubling for you, meet us on the tomb in the island in front of the town. In the
When?
morning.
In the morning? Alright.
well,
If you could bring someone the others too, or even if you come alone, you are more than enough. But it is something very important that we think you need to know.
Alright. If it's a trap, then I will have no hesitation in killing all of you.
No,
We
it's
are aware.
not.
No, it's not.
We would never think you foolish enough to walk into a trap without defending yourself.
that would be very stupid of us.
It would be.
Yes. We've even taken off our armors to show we are not we do not mean to be a threat.
I've
We
noticed.
just thought it would be nice to have a neutral space away from the town and the castle, and not in the middle of the woods where we could speak.
Yes, that's exactly why we set up a meeting spot. It's a tomb, so it's a neutral space for all of us. It has shade, so you vampires do not risk anything. And it would be a neutral space, no armor or weapons.
Fine. I will meet you there in the morning then.
Thank you.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Oh god, that was stressful. That was very stressful. Oh god.
Oh goodness.
Okay,
Okay.
But we did it.
we did it.
Well,
She
she
said
scares
she'd
me.
She said she's calm,
She
and she
scares
might.
me.
The other vampires.
Yeah,
Okay.
she scares me less than Anna. So
Yeah,
That's
I think
true.
because Anna seems more like rage, and honestly, Rose looks like she's playing more.
Does she even speaks almost like whimsically.
Yeah.
If that makes
she
sense.
does.
She just seems
Yeah.
gentler.
She seems like she's been around for a while. Which it's comforting
Well.
to me.
Is there anyone else? Do we want to try and invite more vampires, or just maybe see if we can find another beacon or something? I don't know. What do we do until the meeting? I'm just stressing.
I think Rose will be able to invite someone else. We might want to go back to town, see if someone's come back.
I wanted to also invite Atlas because I feel like we really need to talk with him.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Atlas,
We were just talking about you.
just talking about you.
What?
I wanted to
No.
apologize. I have been acting aggressively towards you, and it was not fair. I wanted to apologize.
We wanted to talk with you too. If, well, you always been more neutral towards vampires, and well, there's gonna be a meeting in the morning where they will come too. I mean, we've talked with Rose. She seems to
Rose
be the
said
one in
she'd
charge.
come.
And
What if you did that I'm neutral towards vampires?
Well, it's not more
we
like,
will.
look, we need people there. You are someone we think would be useful to have there for this meeting.
And if nothing else, it's a neutral space for us all to speak, and you can share your opinions.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Rose.
Yes?
Me and Eleos have met at a tomb and we have found another piece of the cure.
Book 2?
I do not remember which of the three.
So Eleos has it on him.
Eleos has it on him, yes.
The humans plan on meeting with vampires at the center island in the morning. I personally do not trust it. I am somewhere between bringing backup and just going alone, as I am curious of what it could entail.
There is a new building there.
I saw. We have long until the morning. I plan on hunting all night until then.
I have been hunting during the day. Would you like some meat I got?
I have plenty of food, but thank you for the offer. I'm heading back into the forest now. I will see you later. That was in ruins last I saw it. I wouldn't doubt it if a human has come along and patched it up themselves. Oh? Oh, this is the farm that was being talked about. Excellent.
Yeah, good idea.
Good luck.
Hello. I see your eyes. You three, I must inform you. In the morning, I will be heading out to the center island over there, because I have been told by some humans that they wanted to talk to me about something and possibly some other vampires. I am not sure if I'm willing to risk any of you getting hurt there, though if you choose to come, then that is your choice.
Oh. I was also told about this by one of the humans in town. Would you mind if I accompanied you?
You can come along. I'm going to suggest we take a boat there so that if they choose to turn on us and attack, we can bat out easily.
Of course.
Do either of you wish to accompany us? Or do you have your own plans?
No, I'll go.
All right. And you?
I'll go there.
All right.
Found one.
Oh, hello, Eleos. I was going to talk to you.
Hello.
I do have a question about your, what is it, the book? Which book did you find?
Oh.
The second one?
Yes, I found the second one of the Cure series.
Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Let me, take a read of this one real quick. The Cure, Part 2 of 3. The second fragment reveals the nature of the curse itself. Born of darkness, sustained by blood, the vampire's existence is a perversion of nature's order, yet within this perversion lies the key to its undoing. Holy water, blessed by the righteous, weakens the bond. Continue your search, truth seeker. Trinity of Restoration complete. You have absorbed the knowledge from all 3 cure books. You now know the words to cure yourself of vampirism. How interesting.
Hello.
Oh. Hi there, I have not seen you in a bit.
Yes.
Have you been hunting well?
Is that a new outfit?
Of course it is. Do you like it?
How? Where did it come from?
My room.
Where?
There are plenty of outfits down in the crypts. All you have to do is dig through the coffins a bit and you'll find stuff.
Yes, desecrating the dead, my favorite hobby.
Well, it's not like they need it.
Oh.
Yes?
There is something I told the hunters, which I would like you to help me maintain in their thoughts.
Yes, and what would that be?
I told them that vampires struggle with breaking leather, and that they should wear leather equipment over their silver ones. So, if you could help them believe that in some way, that may be beneficial.
Why, yes, the hunters are quite, incompetent, so I wouldn't doubt them believing that easily.
Additionally, they seem to also be trying for peace.
Oh, it seems that way. They want to, apparently meet soon at the center aisle. I have invited Anna, Damien, Stone, and Rory with me, and if you want to come along, then that is your choice. However, I would suggest you not bat there, because I want to be able to fly out if anything goes awry. I've not seen Astoria all day.
Oh, I think she's been at her cabin.
Her cabin? And where's that?
In the spruce woods.
Alright, guess it's time to gather the coven.
Half of the times I walk through this room today, you're just sitting in that chair.
I'm tired.
It must be a comfortable chair then. Ah, hello. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my.
Nice.
Apparently, there's several other changes.
Oh, of course there are. Well, we are going to be taking the boats that way. Now, last I saw, the structure was just across from this.
That's what y'all have been doing.
But we haven't been hunting you. Well,
Yeah, not
well
us.
after since the start we were. Oh, hi.
Hello, welcome. Oh my, okay. We have a lot of people here now. Wow, where's Lee? He's supposed to be
Where's
here.
Lee?
Lee's
Come back.
Yeah, Lee's waiting to see if anyone needs help.
I'm going
You
to
can
call
go get
them.
Lee. Okay. Hi. Welcome to the meeting gazebo. We made sure there's plenty of shade for you guys, so you feel comfortable. Thank you for agreeing to meet, and this is just a nice neutral place to talk. We ask no weapons. We've taken off our armor to show that we want to be friendly, and I think Lee has prepared a speech.
Are we waiting for someone else?
I did invite Jade and
everyone's
Anna to come
here.
along, but it seems that they are not quite here
Jade
yet.
told us they were too busy,
Ah,
Yeah.
but I have no clue about Anna.
Obviously, we don't want to fight. This is just to talk like civil people. We don't want anyone to be hurt anymore, and we're sorry if we hurt you in the past. I mean, I think the only vampire that we had a physical disagreement with was Anna, but she's not here. You want to talk about how we can get out of this place without anyone being hurt?
well, I think it's simple. Everybody turns into a vampire, we desecrate all the beacons, and then we leave.
Well,
That's
is
certainly
an option.
one option. That's an option.
Well, there's also another option that is we found some books that talk about a cure from vampirism.
Pardon?
A what?
But I have all 3 books.
Well, we have 2 of
We
them.
have 2.
We do not plan on using them against people who do not wish to be cured.
Yes, it would all be voluntary only.
Exactly.
But we
Of
thought,
course.
like you said, we could all turn to vampires
Did you
in the
know
same
about
way
this?
you all
I
could,
had no idea.
if you wanted to, stop being vampires, and we could get out by
Is it
sanctifying all
real?
the beacons.
Why would anyone want that?
I think the best option was everyone turns into vampires, we desecrate the beacons, and once we're out, those who don't wish to remain as vampires could use the cure.
Yes.
Of course, for this, we'd need the Coven's collaboration, which is why we asked you to meet here in a neutral space.
Right, because we only have 2 books, so we would need the first.
That is interesting to hear. I did not know that there would be duplicates.
We didn't think there were either.
As for myself, I said I would have an answer.
You did.
The offer that was extended to me was of a similar nature to this. Join the Coven, be turned into a vampire, and be given a way to leave this place.
Mm-hmm.
I have considered it. My answer, regardless of the results of this reunion, whether we go through the whole plan or not, is yes. But before this step is taken, I need to warn the vampire that will take this action. My body and my blood are not mine to give. Taking them will tie you to the real owner, possibly longer than any of you will live, even with your powers. I am willing to intercede for you. I'm willing to help you, but I cannot guarantee your freedom. Rory, you already know of the consequences. I've cursed you once, and if you'd be willing, I ask you to do so again, and not bring anyone else down with us.
You're telling me that Rory has been cursed by your blood.
I did not mean for this to happen, but it has, and I do not wish to do this to anyone else.
Well, there are special cases, so I suppose I will not complain too much. However, the headache will of course be there, obviously. I just recovered from my old one. Can you believe this?
My apologies.
It's not your fault. It's just how things work. But I will step back for this.
I am still mad with you.
I understand. I ended up in this situation in a very similar way. I understand you're upset, but I'm sure you understand why I do not want to drag anyone else with us.
Based on what you've told me, I'm a logical man. Of course I understand. So, let me take your wrist.
Yes.
Lee, are you okay?
Lee?
My head is spinning. Oh, thank you. Oh my god! God, everything is so bright.
It happens. Your eyes open a bit more and you can see the world.
They are just much better to the darkness.
Thank you for the food. I can't take this though.
Well, it's not like you can eat vegetables.
Lee, you're okay though. You feel alright?
Yeah. I feel fine. I just need a moment to reorient myself.
Okay.
Yes, take your time.
You should take some of these. They're just empty bottles.
Yes, to feed yourself later.
You.
So,
Since you won't accept any food.
I think
what is the current plan here? I see everyone's here. No one's killing each other.
I listened to the whole thing and I still don't know.
We're discussing options still. We have two that we've laid out. Either everyone becomes a vampire and leaves that way, or everyone gets cured and leaves that way, or the third option, the third option where we all get turned, but then once we're out, we use the cure books for those who don't want to remain a vampire.
And are you sure that's how the cures work? Do you know if we are turned, we'll all be connected for the rest of eternity? Do you really want to be connected? Because I sure don't.
What do you mean?
How do we know these cures even work?
How the cures
What even is the cure? You've said nothing about it. You've just told us that it exists.
What proof do you have that these books do anything?
There are spells.
We've seen tomes before.
Such as the tomes work with the humans.
It gives us the pieces needed. Well, we have two of the three. I don't know what the first one is.
So it's a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the parts of the ritual?
It is.
Well, there's the chant.
It is the remedy, the cure, and the absolution. That is what they are named.
The remedy. That's what we're missing.
Well, Rose has them.
Yes, I do, and I do not intend on giving them up soon.
That is fair. You can hold on to them until we're out.
I will be doing so.
How do you know they will even work if we are out? It is tied to the magic. It is tied to the beacons. If we turn on the beacons, we leave.
Well, the option is staying here forever, and I don't think any of us want to.
What is a few more years until all you people die?
So violent, Anna.
Anna?
She's not wrong.
I don't really want to die here.
My death will not bring you anything good. And nor will the one of my peers.
You're a vampire and I do not care for you.
I will defend them, Anna.
Listen, all I'm saying is that we all want to leave, and we have options for that. We just need to decide what works best for everyone.
But some of those options do not even work a little.
And what will your solution be then? We at least have a plan. You just want to make us all rot in here because you can't agree with anyone but yourself.
And maybe you deserve to rot here.
Maybe you think you do.
Maybe you think you do. If everyone is a vampire here,
Oh my
humans
gosh,
die,
can you
we can
be
leave.
quiet?
Why? What do you have to say, Jade?
Most people here want to leave, save a few who would rather stay than turn. Who here has a reason to leave that would make it so they wouldn't want to turn? Because honestly, you can't. There are some things that are problems during the day. You can no longer have vegetables, and you have to suck blood, but it isn't an inherently bad thing. Additionally, you're essentially immortal, save active attempts of murder. Sure, there would be ties. There would be ties to whoever turned the new fledglings, but they would... Anna?
Yes.
I assume that someone turned you at some point.
How else would I be here?
I don't know. O'Brien. Nice of you to show up.
Atlas, we're glad you could make
Whoever
it.
turned you, I assume that... Are they alive?
Who knows if they are alive? They left the next day.
Exactly.
Well, that ain't very nice.
The tie, you have no idea about the status of the person you're tied to. That's what I'm saying. Sure, there would be the whole fledgling, sire, blah 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 blah. But also, what is the real downside after a small headache? Or large headache? I don't know.
It's a large headache. Trust me.
Okay.
Well, if the fledglings wouldn't be turning fledglings, there wouldn't be a single headache.
Okay, then let's just not have the fledglings do the turning. There's no headache, everyone leaves alive, and everyone's happy.
Here's one thing that still hasn't been addressed that I have asked. What is the cure?
Do you want me to read it aloud?
What goes into it? You can't just say this is a thing and then not
if it's a
provide
ritual,
proof or explanation.
Alright. Shall I start with the remedy? Part 1 of 3. In the darkest hours, when the cursed blood burns within your veins, know that salvation exists. The ancients spoke of a trinity of knowledge that, when combined, can sever the unholy bond between mortal and monster. This is the first piece of that forbidden wisdom. Read on, Seeker of the Light. The Cure, Part 2 of 3. The second fragment reveals the nature of the curse itself, a burn of darkness sustained by blood. The vampire's existence is a perversion of nature's order. Yet within this perversion lies the key to its undoing. Holy water, blessed by the righteous, weakens the bond. Continue your search, truth seeker. The Absolution, Part 3 of 3. The final piece completes the Trinity. With all these fragments of knowledge, the words of power are revealed. Stand near a holy beacon with holy water upon your person beneath the light of day. Speak the words and be free of the curse forevermore. May the light guide your path. That is what it speaks of.
So one concern I have is you all said, oh, cure them after for the people who want to be cured, but vampires cannot wield holy water. So one person would not be able to turn back. One person would either be stuck as a human, not a cured vampire, or...
We could prepare the holy water before.
No, vampires can't wield it. It burns us in our hands.
This one didn't want to turn.
There's also the fact that it says that we have to have a holy beacon.
But that would mean
so
she's
we'd
trapped
still
here.
Be here. So I feel like we're still left with the option of either consecrating all the beacons and then...
This is not the only place with beacons.
You're right.
What do you mean?
I have seen them before. Similar, not exact same, but...
Would they work similar as well, or would they be different enough to have a different function?
They very much do. They seal something away.
Beacons are far more advanced than they were in my time, but they are not new technology.
Exactly. I mean, it's just a powerful sealing spell. That's all.
Exactly. And as long as it is consecrated by the right hands, it has holy attributes. We need beacons once we're outside.
But what if the beacons it references are specific to the magic of vampirism because it's catered to the magic of vampirism, the cure?
Again, this is not the only town with vampires. We have the proof with people from stories all over.
And so what, we go somewhere else and be trapped again?
If only the people who want to go and be cured go, rather than everyone, they won't be trapped. They will be cured and be able to leave.
Well, one of the humans, as it seems with the holy water and the holy beacon situation, one of the humans will have to stay human as the other vampires are cured, and then they will be turned into a vampire so they can also leave.
I know one of you has holy water.
That...
well, actually, you can make holy water. We found a tome about it.
Oh, so it is them. But you wouldn't answer me last time.
No, please. Please. Put her down.
You threw that at me. And now you're covering behind some other people. What a coward.
You hurt Anna?
Well, we did say that she was the only one we had a physical fight with. But
cruel.
We're sorry. We just wanted to survive.
Sorry. Will not take away what I felt.
I understand.
Would you love to be covered in lava?
No, just
No.
Because it really sounds like that to me.
this is why we're doing this. We don't want to hurt anyone anymore. We really are sorry.
Oh, you're missing out on hurting all the other vampires? I'm just so special.
I do not appreciate that Anna was hurt by your callous actions.
We didn't want to hurt her. I promise. It was we were scared. We are scared.
Oh, you were scared, huh?
We didn't understand what we wielded.
Okay, we'll blame that one on me. Actually, I didn't tell them about holy water, so their lack of knowledge, that's my bad. That's my bad. No, not exactly. But I gave them some information and not all that they needed. So, any mistakes that they make based on lack of knowledge, take that anger out on me, not them.
And I hope you die and rot.
Oh, please, Anna, calm
Dies
down.
and rots.
To me, it sounds like they made the mistake more based on fear than lack of knowledge.
Oh, is that all?
I don't think it seems like this group will come to a consensus today. I would suggest we all take a couple of days to sit and think on it.
I do have something to say. I would like to reintroduce myself. My name is Crimson, not Atlas. It's not the name I was known as a child, but it's a name I was given. And I will stay by the vampire's side, no matter what, even though I am human. And I will also stay on the side of anyone who chooses to be rational and not act based on fear. Let that be understood.
Okay.
Do we want to try and meet back here to speak again?
Perhaps.
Maybe
Yes,
the day
in a
after
few
tomorrow
days.
would be best.
Yes.
Okay.
Give it a day.
Just take a couple
full
days,
day.
yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with us, and thank you for all of you for not fighting.
Of course.
We appreciate your trust.
This is ridiculous. Hello.
Hello, Miss Rose.
How are you feeling?
I am fine.
How long did the effects of the holy water last on you?
It went away just after our fight ended. They left me quite injured.
When was this fight? When did it happen?
A day or two ago.
I'm
not sure.
Does not make me happy.
It was horrible.
I believe it. Hello.
Hello.
I didn't get a good look yet. Quite interesting. I haven't seen eyes like that in a while.
Just what happened? Didn't know it was like a rare thing. No.
Yes, your sclera, they're black.
Huh.
Though it's not ugly, it's quite nice. I do like that look.
Well, thank you.
I would like to build a tower above the crypt.
Oh yes, go for it.
Thank you.
You can do whatever you'd like. As much as I do appreciate the humans wanting to come to peace rather than attacking my poor fledglings, and Anna, I am quite displeased. It does quite take the fun out of the hunt. What? Is this the boundary that they were talking about? How intriguing. I haven't seen Astoria for a few days, aside from the moment at the Isle. It seems she may be going off and playing with the humans instead of the Coven. Not once have I seen her at the castle in the past, 3 or 4 days, I believe. She trusts those humans. I fear she'll get stabbed in the back. Where are all my fledglings? Have you seen any fledglings around?
Not recently. Few. Maybe the moon was in the middle when Rory ran down. He was invisible and he was freaking out about the cure.
Oh. Poor thing.
Poor boy. Today has been quite the day.
It has.
Sire, what do you think?
Of the tower?
No, of the cure.
I do not like it. I do not like the idea of it. I thought I had all 3 books, and yet they have 2 duplicates.
Could burn it.
We could. I heard a voice. Hello?
Rose, is that you?
Yes, I'm up in the tower with Anna.
Would you like me to leave the both of you alone?
It does not matter. Oh. One moment. Where are you?
Oh.
Hello. Oh, my. Oh, it's always lovely to see white hair on a fledgling.
Gave me an excuse to finally bust out this red coat of mine.
Oh, it certainly did.
It may not have the coattails of the green, but I have a fondness for it.
It seems you've made up for it with your bow.
Green is my favorite color.
Mine would be yellow.
But I find myself growing partial to red.
Of course, it fits a vampire perfectly after all. You alright?
Red is, of course. Red is the most beautiful coming out of a human.
Hello.
Everyone is doing an outfit change today.
That seems
Jade
so.
as well.
Everyone who has another outfit to change into.
Jade changed her outfit.
Jade is stage 3.
Oh.
Huh.
Where is she?
I do not know currently.
Oh, I suppose I will have to find her soon.
She was exiting the crits.
I will have to find her soon. Much to my upset, the humans have discovered the cure. Dare I call the group of them humans anymore? I fear I may have to refer to them as the town. The new knowledge has caused distress amongst my coven. Many of my fledglings have grown well into their vampirism, who seem unwilling to let go of the gift. At least that is one thing to ease my mind. I grow cross with Lee. Having processed the information, I realize the extent of the curse they have extended to my poor underling Rory. As a child does not care for a baby, a fledgling does not care for theirs. Given that, I consider the fledglings in this town my own, ones I must provide a finished castle for. I do hope to find Astoria's current residence soon. She has been distant, and I wish to have her realize she'll always have a room waiting for her back at the castle.